one thing that was spoke about in playtest that I am a bit like, I'm a bit on the fence about on whether we should or not, and that is blind. So, as I spoke about previously, I do play other games, play Marvel Strike Force, and there's plenty of different mechanics in there, loads of different mechanics, and blind's a mechanic on there. And so, I wouldn't be adverse to introducing blind to the game. And it was described as a bit like Dazzle Strike. So, as you can see, the word here is dazzles. But as I saw, Dazzle Strike increased normal damage by 14% and dazzles enemies for 10 seconds every 20 seconds. So for me, dazzles, it's kind of blinding it. And I think we've not really touched upon this really. There's not anything else that puts blind in to defenses. So I'd be more inclined with a bot like Lightspeed to have him rush in, blind in a target, which kind of stops them from hitting things because obviously they can't see. Blinds an area, heals, and does 6k damage. I'd be pretty alright with that actually. I won't be too bad. Because I can see that when it blinds something, it's going to stop firing. And you can see that. You can literally see. It's like a black or white, it stops or it doesn't. Plain and simple. Where when you have, oh, it stopped it for 50%. Well, is it 50% or is it 30%? I've got to start really going into the figures to see that. And you're not going to do that during a battle, are you, really? And really go through the numbers. Whereas literally, where it's like, with stun, people like stun because it stops them firing. You can literally see that. People like hack because you can hack it and you can see them shooting at each other. You know, with blind, it would do similar. It would stop them firing. And for me, I feel like people would prefer things that are infinites of, yes, stops it or doesn't. Not by a percentage, personally. Um, so yeah, that's the way I would like it to go. But I feel like blind is going to be a huge part of the meta. This is the way we start going, and I don't want it to get like healing that has been recently, where we've seen a lot of healing in the game, and again we sort of keep beating a dead horse of having loads of healing in the game. I would like to here and there put blind in and go and look at different mechanics like that. Blind's not really in a game. Put blind in. Brilliant. I'm super pleased about that. Let's have a blind bot and then put it on the shelf. And then maybe later in the year, bring out something else with blind. Another blind combat or a blind whatever. I don't know. But bring out something later in the year with blind. But we need more new mechanics like this. Because we've got tend to be going over the same thing now of healing. We did shield. Let's be honest. We sort of nailed shields. Give everything a shield. And that's the sort of joke that I say. Give everything a shield. Then it was give everything acid. And that's what we tend to do. We tend to get stuck on everything and go, right, give everything acid. Now it seems to be going, give everything healing. And we just can't keep doing that. Of just having, influxes of certain things. So, me personally, I would like to see Blind come to the game with some more new mechanics being developed behind the scenes and hopefully create a bit of a new meta. Hopefully. Let me know what you guys think. Would you be interested in seeing Blind in the game? Is there any other mechanics you think are not in the game that would work well in the game as well? So, yeah, let me know.